Hey everyone out there. And first of its kind, I thought with the new year, I could go over any channel updates or news and spend a few minutes going over long-term updates for the products I've reviewed throughout 2019. Let me start by saying thank you to everyone who watches, subscribes, and comments. It was never my intention to make YouTube a large part of my life, but since people watched and liked my first network video, I felt compelled and happy to keep going. So I knew if I kept going too, I would learn, and I love to learn. As far as updates, I plan on sticking around for all of 2020. The frequency of the videos may change if there are reviews to do, but overall, I should stick with my normal cadence of once every month. I do have some exciting videos planned for 2020, including a network-attached storage how-to, Microsoft xCloud, first look, network address translation or NAT, a video on router settings, a Venkyo TV box review that I've needed to do actually for quite some time now, maybe even a do-it-yourself budget home network 2.0 video if I can come up with some good content and updates for it, as well as a few surprises. When it comes to networking, I don't consider myself a pro, but I do enjoy it. If there's something you'd like to see, network or otherwise, comment in the description. I can do my best to make some of that happen. Even though I like mixing up the content on my channel, it's no surprise that reviews on tech gadgets have become a big part of it. That's no mistake. I've always wanted to do reviews, and the follow-up video to my first popular network video was a review. I pride myself in doing honest and thorough reviews, and in an effort to take that to the next level, the rest of this video will serve as a long-term update and follow-up for some of the products I've reviewed over the last year or more. I plan on doing one each year to shed even more light on the products that deserve it. My opinions for products that aren't mentioned in the rest of this video remain unchanged. Since this video is the first of its kind, we can quickly go over all of the reviews from beginning until now. Let's start with the TP-Link 24-port switch in my rack. I love it, and I have not had a single issue with it. If it's still available on the internet, grab one. Next, the $2.33 charger. I have stopped using it. The phone that I used it with, I don't have anymore. Some people reported the occasional issue, but I never had any issue with it while I was using it at least. Next, the Obihai home phone setup of mine has been working great. It's been stable and dependable, and I'm glad I set it up. If you're looking for something similar, it's been a great setup for us, and in fact, it even interrupted my recording of this video. Next, in the Budget Smart Home Tech video, I featured a Wi-Fi smart switch from the company Miros, I don't know. Overall, it's working and doing its job, but sometimes we have to turn it on or off multiple times, and it won't do anything. If it's on, it stays on. If it's off, it stays off. But it's rare, but when it does happen, it's pretty annoying. You can hear it clicking, like it's trying, but sometimes it just won't do it. We have to try multiple times to get it to do it. The rest of the stuff from that video, the other products have been great. On to the drones. The FIMI X8 SE, I love it. I have always wanted to do a few more videos on it, but it's just never happened. Perhaps one day. Out of the 3 Snaptane drones I've reviewed, my favorite by far is the H823H Plus. I've never liked saying that. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. It is durable, easy to use, and a ton of fun. If you're on the fence, make it that one for sure. Moving on to the Heimvision HM211, the camera that I reviewed. It has been a trip down head-scratching lane. Sometimes we'll go weeks without a single notification for movement. At times, it goes crazy. I also think it hates the cold nights here in Idaho. When it gets cold, these lines you can see on the screen make their way into the video, triggering the motion, is my guess. At other times, we aren't sure if it's even recording. The rest of it, we're loving, but the detection is still very hit or miss. The E-Tech Smart Dimmer Switch, on the other hand, has been awesome. Having an actual button on a smart switch is the best. I love this thing to death, and the dimmer on the switch is just a bonus. It's been rock solid, and we've had no issues with it. If you're thinking about a smart switch, seriously consider this one. It's my favorite out of all the ones I've reviewed by leaps and bounds. Next, the Vantop dash cam. I do still like it, and my overall recommendation is still positive. However, there's one thing I'd like to add. If your car provides power to the cigarette adapter even when your car is off, this dash cam will slowly suck your battery life away. It took a while for me to notice, but it did happen. My battery isn't old and was dead in about a month or so after installation. I had left it plugged in 24/7, and there was a point where my car sat unused the whole weekend, and that's when I noticed it. After unplugging the dash cam, jump-starting my car, letting it charge again, it's fine. So keep that in mind. If your cigarette lighter adapter never goes off when you turn the car off, unplug it when you're not going to use the car for a while. Well, that works for now. That's about all I wanted to cover. Hope everyone has a good 2020. Keep the comments coming, and thanks for watching.